daddy ain't either. Kamala ain't black. What makes you believe her? As the legend and stories been told, all skin folk came.
Good morning, everybody.
Kamala ain't black. Kamala ain't black. That bitch is Indian. So is her mama. That bitch is Indian. So
Steven gonna say it's a
is her
beautiful song.
That ain't the same. This ain't no game. Kamala ain't black and neither is her name. Kamala ain't black. Yes, Kamala ain't black. Kamala ain't black. Her father ain't black. Her sister ain't black. So don't bother. The Kamala ain't black. Her father ain't black. Kamala ain't black. So don't bother. Kamala ain't black. Her daddy ain't either.
That's a messed up song.
Kamala ain't
That's
black.
a messed up song.
What makes you believe her?
Thanks, Maya.
As the legend and stories been told, all skin folk came. Kamala ain't black. Kamala ain't black.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. I'm cooking, okay? I'm cooking and trying to talk to y'all at the same time, okay? So you will see me get up and I'll start playing music, okay? Because I got to cook early today, okay? I got some things to do this afternoon. And I got to make sure my husband got a warm plate when he get home from work. So that is first, okay? That's first. So I just wanted to let y'all know when you see me move up, I'm cooking, okay? Now, the title of this foolery today, okay? Good morning, everybody in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? The title of this nonsense today is, do you think President Obama can save Vice President Harris' campaign? Okay? So, good morning, Maya. Good morning, Star. Good morning, Steven. Who else we got in here? Let me see. Okay, that's it so far. Let's see. Okay, let's get into the foolery, y'all. Let's get into the foolery, honey. Let's get into the foolery. So, President Obama was over here, close to us. He was in Philly. And so they had a whole shebang out there for Kamala Harris. Okay. Shout out to Barack because he was doing the damn thing. He was pulling at the heartstrings of everybody who was there. Okay. But I'm going to share something with you. You know that they have been coming at our brothers full force. They have been coming at our brothers full force. They don't understand what's really going on. They are really scared to lose the brothers' votes. They are terrified, okay? And they don't understand that a lot of women won't be voting for Kamala either. A lot of African American women will not vote for her either. But they haven't seen that yet. They really believe the men are their problem, okay? They really believe this because they believe that all the sisters are on board with Kamala. I keep telling y'all that when you go into that voting booth and you by yourself, nobody's there with you. So if you're not voting for a candidate, nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm just letting you know. Hear what Barack said. Check this out. And I'll be right back.
And you're coming up with other
purpose and other reasons for that. And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody. Why are black men being lectured to? Why are black men being belittled in ways that no other voting group? Now, a lot of love for former President Obama, but for him to single out black men is wrong. And some of the black men that I have talked to have their reasons why they want to vote a different way. And even if some of us may not like that, we have to respect it. So unless President Barack Obama is going to go out and lecture every other group of men from other identity groups, my message for Democrats is don't bring it here to black men who, by and large, don't vote much differently from black women. And what, as a politician, we should be trying to get all voters to vote. And hopefully there are a few good men out there who do care about the stripping away of some of women's bodily autonomy. But this is wrong for President Obama. It is a wrong course for the Harris-Walz campaign to lay at the feet of black men when they have their reasons. In 2020, the vice president was labeled a cop, as we know. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that. And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody? Why are black men being lectured to? Why are black men being belittled in ways that no other voting group? Now, a lot of love for former President Obama, but for him to single out black men is wrong. And some of the black men that I have talked to have their reasons why they want to vote a different way. And even if some of us may not like that, we have to respect it. So unless President Barack Obama is going to go out and lecture every other group of men from other identity groups, my message for Democrats is don't bring it here to black men who, by and large, don't vote much differently from black women. And what, as a politician, we should be trying to get all voters to vote. And hopefully there are a few good men out there who do care about the stripping away of some of women's bodily autonomy. But this is wrong for President Obama. It is a wrong course for the Harris-Walz campaign to lay at the feet of black men when they have their reasons. In 2020, the vice president was labeled a cop, as we know. And you're coming.
So now everybody has been rounded up. Black men have been rounded up, and they are ready to tell black men, you better get the get down, okay? You better get with the get down, okay? And they're telling black men, listen, we not playing with y'all. You better vote for Kamala Harris. They done sent the big dog out here. They done sent the big dog out here. Okay, Barack was out here doing the damn thing. Hey, Daniel, how are you? Tara, what's up, baby? So Barack is out here doing the damn thing, telling y'all Negroes, you better get out here and vote for Kamala Harris. Okay, don't you get out here and be thinking you're gonna vote for somebody else. So is that how we gonna get black men to vote for Kamala Harris? Is that how we gonna get black men to vote for Kamala Harris? Threatening them, telling them, oh, you supposed to vote for Kamala Harris. Don't you get out here and think you supposed to vote for somebody else or sit this one out. What do you mean? When we heard it from the horse's mouth, she said that everything that Biden has done, she agrees with. Everything Biden has done, she agrees with it. He has done nothing that is wrong. His step was good. Every decision he made was good. And so you want black men to vote for her because you said so. You said so. So because Barack said so, I gotta go and vote for Kamala Harris. Mind you, check this out. Barack, this is the sad part. This is the uncomfortable truth. Barack has turned a lot of black folks away from the Democratic Party. You wanna know why? Because we thought when he got into office that he would be our saving grace. A lot of black people thought that. A lot of black people, I was one of them. We thought he was our saving grace, and he was there 8 years. We really thought that. Now, will I say that he destroyed anything? He did not. He didn't destroy anything. He just kept everything the way it was and then introduced marriage into the rainbow community. That's it. That's exactly what he did. And so, with that being said, we was shocked that he did that, because we was like, this is our saving grace. This is what we believed. We some of our elders were crying. They were crying over Michelle Obama, over Barack. They was at the White House. Our elders were crying because they never thought that they would see a black president in their time. They never thought it. All of us never thought it. Mind you, Barack is African. I want to give you the uncomfortable truth, family. You will never see an African American in the White House. You will never see it. You will never see it. You may get as close as someone of color. That's it. We got as close as African. That's it. You will never see an African American in the White House. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay? This is the uncomfortable truth that we don't want to hear. We will never see reparations. This will not happen. Even with all the black politicians that you have in DC, they are scared to vote for reparations, because you want to know why? They already put out the word like, y'all better not even think about it, or you ain't gonna never see your seat again. Okay? So these African American politicians gotta stay the course of whatever they doing, because reparations is not coming to the African American community. You gotta understand that. Y'all gotta stop thinking that when these politicians tell you this nonsense, that it's going to work. They're only doing that to you to get your vote. That's it. That's it. I'm letting you know that is the nitty gritty. So they gotta send Barack out here to decimate all the black men and tell them ninjas, y'all better get in line and get up here and vote for Kamala. Mind you, this woman sat up here and said, I ain't doing nothing for black people. I ain't just gonna be doing anything just for black people with popping their head and everything. I ain't just gonna be doing anything for black people. But you want the black vote though. But you want the black vote. She's not the only one. It's not only her. All the politicians, when they want the black vote, they will promise you heaven and earth. When they want the black vote, they will promise you heaven and earth, honey. And then once they get in here, they don't do nothing, because we don't hold them to it. We, the people, do not hold them to it. The thing is that if I give you my vote, you give me your resources. That's how it goes. But the African American community, we have lost that understanding. We have lost that understanding. Ever since Martin Luther King got sent to glory, Malcolm X got sent to glory, we have lost that understanding. That if I give you my vote, you give me your resources. Good morning, underrated darkness. How are you, sir? This is the uncomfortable truth that we don't want to hear. This is the uncomfortable truth that we do not want to hear. So now they done sent the big dog out to just decimate black men, to just disgrace black men oh no, you ain't going to vote for you going to vote for Kamala Harris, and you ain't going to sit this one out. Who are you to tell black men what to do? This is why black men get so upset even when black women say stuff to them, because we think we own them. Black women swear they own black men, like they can tell them what to do. And if they, you know what I'm saying? If you don't do what I tell you to do, we got a problem. This is the uncomfortable truth that we got going on in here. The uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to hear. And it's sad. We think we could tell our men what to do, and if they don't listen to us, then we get out here and we disgrace them and call them MFers and so and all this nonsense. And then you wonder why black men go outside and marry outside of our race. Check this. Hear him one more time. I gotta run to the kitchen.
Coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for them. So now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody?
Why are black men being lectured to? Why are black men being belittled in ways that no other voting group? Now, a lot of love for former President Obama, but for him to single out black men is wrong. And some of the black men that I have talked to have their reasons why they want to vote a different way. And even if some of us may not like that, we have to respect it. So unless President Barack Obama is going to go out and lecture every other group of men from other identity groups, my message for Democrats is don't bring it here to black men who, by and large, don't vote much differently from black women. And what, as a politician, we should be trying to get all voters to vote. And hopefully there are a few good men out there who do care about the stripping away of some of women's bodily autonomy. But this is wrong for President Obama. It is a wrong course for the Harris-Walz campaign to lay at the feet of black men when they have their reasons. In 2020, the vice president was labeled a cop, as we know.
I like what she said. Her name is Nina Turner. Okay, I'll share the video with you, Underrated Darkness. I'll send it to your DMs. Okay, so this is the uncomfortable truth that we got going on here. Barack is getting gangster with black men and telling them, y'all better vote, y'all better get out there and vote, and you better not think of voting for nobody else. So why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Why do we think that this makes sense to talk to black men and belittle them like they're children? Why would black men want to vote for a party that you got to talk to them like they're kids? Hey, Ellis, what's up, baby? Why would black men want to vote for a party that you got to talk to them like they're kids? Do you go to the Caucasian community and talk to the men like that? Do you go to the Hispanic community and talk to the men like that? Do you go to the Mexican community, the Asian community, the Haitian community? Do you go to those communities and talk to the men like that, damn it? Do you? No, you don't. You don't. But you will get in here and talk to our brothers like they ain't shit. Because this is what y'all do. This is what y'all do. The scare tactic. D.L. Hughley dropped this this morning. Okay? I clipped this morning. D.L. Hughley dropped this morning. Okay? And I want y'all to hear it. I want y'all to hear it. And he said, oh, this the man y'all want to vote for. This is what, check this out. Here we go.
Would you rather have the black president or the white president who got $1.7 billion off the price? I think they want the white guy right now. Would you rather have the black president or the white president who got $1.7 billion off the price? I think they want the white guy right now. Would you rather have...
So, They clipped what he said, but they only clipped partial of what he said, like they always do. They always clip half of what he said. But anybody still remember how Joe got up there with Charlemagne and said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Let's not forget that part. Let's not forget that. So this man said that, oh, would you rather, I the one who got the numbers down, would you want to vote for me, the white guy, or you want to vote black? Listen to me. This should not be who black and who white. It should not. It should not. This is the uncomfortable truth that a lot of people don't want to say. Can you actually handle the job? Can you actually handle the job? This is what we need to know. Education-wise, she outbeats him. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Education-wise, she's smarter than him. It's the truth. She is. But he has ran this country already. He did not run this country to hell like everybody claimed he did. He did not run this country to hell. He did not. The thing is, and why people are resonating towards him, okay? The thing why everybody is resonating towards him is because he's straight talking. He's straight talking, okay? He's straight talking just like what he is, a New Yorker. That's what he doing. That's what he doing. He's straight talking. And that's why people are choosing him. You coming in here with all this word salad. Somebody got to ask you what you going to do for the economy. First thing you say, my mother. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. We don't care about your mama. We don't care about your mama. All of us got mamas. Some of our mamas went on to glory. Some of our mamas still here. Nobody cares about your mama. My mama raised 2 black girls. Where? Where? Your mama raised who? Where? We tired. We tired. You never answered the question. You never answered the question. Oh, so now DL put up, because he said this,
Would you rather have the black president or the white president who got 1.7 billion off the price? I think they want the white guy.
He said, would you rather have the white or black president that got the 1 billion off the market? I don't know what he's talking about. They only clipped that one part. They only clipped that one part. Let me share something with you. This is not a white and black thing. This is who can represent us on the world stage. Do you understand? There are some wolves out on the world stage. There are some wolves on the world stage. And so now, if you put a sheep out there, I said it. If you put a sheep out there on the world stage, right? You don't think those wolves are going to come after this sheep? I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Those wolves are going to come after that one sheep. But if there's wolves on the world stage and another wolf come that's bigger than them, you think they're going to mess with the big wolf? They will not. They will not. They will not. But y'all got to get in here and bash black men. Oh, no, you better get it together. Good morning, Grace. How are you, baby? It's good to see you. No, y'all black men better get it together. Don't you think about sitting it out? How you talking to black men like that? Don't you think about sitting it out? Don't you think about voting for somebody else? What kind of nonsense? You want them to vote for y'all, but you're telling them they better. What kind of nonsense is that? That does not make sense. What are we doing? What are we doing? That doesn't make sense. So now we have come excuse me, now we have come to the point where it's time to threaten black men. We have come to the point where now it's time to threaten black men because they don't want to vote for Kamala Harris. So now we ready because we almost at the finish line. November is out around the corner. So now it's time to threaten black men and tell black men, y'all better get y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all Negro behinds over here and vote for Kamala Harris. Come on now. What are we doing? Everybody has the right to vote for who they want to vote for. But why is it that black men are always targeted? Do you think it's only us that brings the president into the White House? It is not. It is not only the black community that bring the president into the White House. You got to get all the other races to get involved as well, not just the black race. You can't. It's not just us. We 67% of the vote, but it's not just us. You need more people to get in here too. A woman, I think this was last month, we had to take the car to the mechanic. And me and her was talking, Caucasian woman. Looked like she was about 40, close to 50 or something. And she said this is her first time voting. I looked at her, I said, I know good and hell well you ain't just tell me that. She was like, yeah, Mom, this is my first time voting. I said, what? She said, yeah, I never voted before. I said, I know good and hell well you ain't say that. She said, I'm telling you, I ain't never voted before. She said, but I do not want to see her in the White House. And she said, no, I'm not trying to be offensive. I said, baby, you ain't offending me at all. I don't want to see her there either. Okay? You ain't offended me at all. She said, the problem is that other women forget how we behave when we get upset. This is true. All women from every race, when we get pissed off, stuff go left. Stuff go left. And so you want this same woman, and y'all know the type of character this woman have is the same type of character when the woman that's on your job, your manager, your district manager, or your supervisor. She got that same character. Y'all already know that. But y'all trying to act like she Miss Goody Two Shoes and she ain't never done nothing wrong. Okay? This is what y'all believe. Now, you get it in here and saying, I remember she was at, what was it? That podcast, GoDaddy or Daddy something, okay, with the young Caucasian girl. And she asked the question, she said, tell me any law that has control over a man's body. Any law that has control over a man's body. And I said, wait a minute. I had to think about that. I said, wait a minute. I said, that's what I said. That's what I said, Michael. That's what I said. I said 18 years old, they had to sign off and be signed off. 18 years old. It's against the law if they didn't sign up. Now, Congress passed that law now that they just automatically sign them up themselves when they turn 18. They don't wait for them no more. They don't wait for them no more to go to the guidance counselor and sign that paper. They don't let them do that anymore. Okay? So now this is the uncomfortable truth. This is the uncomfortable truth. I'm sorry, that's right. The selective service and also the draft. So they have control over men's bodies. That's every man. That's every man, no matter what color he is. Okay? The problem with them calling out the deletions that women are doing is that the deletions are overwhelming, especially in the Black community. 23 million and counting. So what does that mean? 23 million and counting. That means you don't know how to control your BJJ. That's what it means. That's what it means. That's the uncomfortable truth. That's what it means. Now, guys, listen. Commercial time. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualified purchases. All you got to do is check the link, okay, in the description. All right? Go there for all your Amazon needs, okay? All you got to do is hit the link. Shout out to Stanley Cup. The link is Stanley Cup, okay? But you don't have to pick the Stanley Cup. You could just go into the link and shop like you usually do, okay? Shout out to Amazon. Shout out to Stanley Cup. We gonna do what it do. Mind you, just want to give you a little tidbit. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualified purchases, baby. Do what it do, baby. Do what it do now, all right? Now, I love a Stanley Cup. Don't play. Now, let's go into the foolery. This is what it is. So we gotta bash the black men to get this stuff together. Oh no, y'all Negroes better get out here and vote. Y'all better get out here and vote. Y'all heard what Big Dog told you. Y'all Negroes better get out here and vote. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? They done sent the Big Dog to come out here. You better get out here and vote. Nonsense. And this is what you think makes sense. This is what you think. So you got to get up here and bash all the black men into submission. That's what y'all want to do. One thing that they always say, this is one thing that has always been said about black men. I ain't lying to you. Check this out. If you ever want to destroy a black man, okay? If you ever want to destroy a black man, send his sisters to do it. Yeah, that's all you got to do. If you ever want to destroy a black man, you send his sisters to do it. His sisters will do it. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I'm not lying at all. If you want to destroy a black man, send his sisters. His sisters will come. They will do it. They will do it. I ain't lying. I ain't lying one bit. When they decided to elevate the black woman and make her higher than the black man, they started a whole whirlwind. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. In other cultures as well, when you lift a woman in any culture, if she's not raised properly, she will decimate the men in her culture. A lot of us, a lot of black women are not raised properly. A lot of us not. This is the uncomfortable truth. I could never sit up here and say that I am an angel. I am not. I'm not an angel. I'm not. I don't even, sometimes when I look at my husband, I say, how did this man stay married to me for so long? I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Because the first 2 years, now mind you, check this out. While we were dating, the first 6 months, my representative was at the forefront. And then the first 2 years, I was this man's nightmare. But the only thing is that my king is a force to be reckoned with. Like, I couldn't do what I wanted to do. It was a problem. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my king. It was a problem. He wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do. He wouldn't let me build the house I wanted to build. He said, you are a part of my foundation, but I am the foundation. And he told me, you will listen. You will listen to me. Now, am I saying I'm perfect? Because sometimes I get out of line. When I do a little something, I do it like he don't know about it yet. So then I gotta apologize afterwards. Gotta do better with that. But the thing still remains is that a lot of us don't know what a covering is. I'm so blessed to have a covering. I know a lot of women on social media who are content creators that they dislike me because I talk about my king. And I'm going to share something with you. I give to you know what's. I give to you know what's. I love my husband. Been married to this man for a long time. A long time. Where we so close. Listen, when we so close going on 18 years married, we still pillow fight. Okay? We still pillow fight and aggravate each other. The thing is that we don't know how to have a covering. So now when black men come to the forefront and tell you, respect me, you gonna respect me, we laugh at them. It's a shame that black men have to ask. He have to ask you. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is so crazy. Black men have to ask you for respect. They got to ask you for respect. We don't just immediately give it to them. They got to ask you for respect. And we think that that makes sense. We think it makes sense. No, he got to ask you for respect. When other cultures, their women don't do that to them. We look at our men as they are beneath us, that they are now worthy. We look at our men that they are not, they are beneath us. They are not worthy of our respect. Mind you, when something bad happened, we out here screaming, okay? We out here screaming. We out here screaming that, black men don't protect black women. We out here screaming, black men don't protect black women. But we don't respect our men. And then when they start dating outside the culture, we immediately start bashing them. Why is it that we so quick to bash our brothers? We are so quick to bash them and disgrace them. We don't care. We do not care. We will do that thing in public. We will disgrace our own husbands in public. We will disgrace our boyfriends in public. We don't care about their feelings or nothing. A lot of black men go outside their race because it's peace. Can you imagine? I ain't lying. A lot of black men go outside their race because it's peace. Shout out to my Caucasian sisters. A lot of black men go outside their race because there's peace when he comes home. He wants to come home. He wants to come home. He wants to come home to this woman. And it's sad. Hey, Shay, what's up, baby? This is the uncomfortable truth. But the sad part is, check this out, that y'all always miss this part. Our brothers are conditioned to love us. They're conditioned from birth to love us. If you can only treat them with respect, love, and kindness, black men will do anything in this world to make you happy. I ain't lying. I've been doing it. I've been doing it 16 years because the first 2 years I was giving hell. So 16 years. But my king said I wasn't that bad. I was just a little bit out of pocket. But for 16 years, I have given this man more peace and respect and love and understanding than he has ever experienced before. Do you know, out of just respect for my husband, I get so many things from this man just from respecting him, just listening to him, just being obedient to him. And this is what Black women don't understand. We are not obedient to our Black men. We are not. Other cultures, the women do better with being obedient to their men. And we never see who is behind the curtain. We always see the nonsense that's going on in front of us. We never see what is going on behind the curtain. You know what I always laugh at? When we making decisions, like if we doing something, like we got to do something in the house and we got to go to Home Depot, right? And so we talk to someone at Home Depot about maybe doing some sliding doors or something, some new sliding doors, and the price might be crazy, right? So my husband is negotiating the price with this woman, Black woman. The woman is not even paying attention to what my husband is saying. She looking at me, right? She looking at me. So as she looking at me, I'm looking at my husband. And I'm saying, honey, whatever you say, that's what we gonna do. And she look at me, she roll her eyes. And I roll my eyes back. Yes, because I'm not the one that's paying for this. I'm not the one that's paying for this. And even if I was the one that was paying for it, it's gonna be what my husband say. This is his house. I live in my husband's house. I like to say that. I live in my husband's house. Okay? So this is the uncomfortable truth. We do not respect Black men. We don't. We don't. Society does not. When Obama had to come out and say, y'all Negroes better get out here and make sure y'all vote on November 5th. Okay? Y'all Negroes better get it together and make sure you get out here and vote. Okay? Get out here and vote for Kamala Harris. This is the nonsense. Listen, you can vote for whoever you want to vote for. Vote for whoever you want to vote for, the best candidate that will fit your family. Because all these Black men that's out here talking about you better vote for Kamala Harris, all of those people got checks. I ain't lying to you. All of them got checks. Hey, Green Beans, what's up, baby? All of them got checks. That's why they out here doing what they do. Mind you, both parties give influencers checks, okay? I'm not saying Trump ain't paying nobody no money either. But the uncomfortable truth is they got all the Black henchmen coming after the Black community. You got Roland Martin. You got Steve Harvey. You got D.L. Hughley. You got Ricky Smiley. I think I said Ricky already. You got Palace. You got all these people. Magic is in here too. I'm even surprised. You got all these Black men coming after the Black. You got all these Black men, powerful Black men coming after Black men all over social media. This does not make sense. It does not. This is crazy. So Black men, their vote means so much to you now. Black men vote means so much to you now. When you let their women disgrace them, when you make laws that push Black men out of the home, but now you need Black men. Make it make sense. Now you need black men. And here go two, male hyenas that's coming up right now. Here we go. Two male hyenas. Here we go.
Black girl magic. But what black men gotta understand is we've been the ones getting all the attention for decades. We gotta take into account paternalism, sexism, misogyny. So for instance, if I ask, I guarantee you this, Stephen A., and not just brothers with high school diplomas, brothers with college degrees, if I ask them, how's the Montgomery boycott start? They gonna say, hey, oh, that was Dr. King and the preachers. No, it wasn't. It was Joanne Robinson, an Alabama State professor, and the Women's Political Council. They're the ones who started the bus boycott. So we have to understand that men, let's go Shirley Chisholm, when she ran for president at the Black Political Convention in Gary, Indiana, the black men did not want to endorse her.
Like, we ain't gonna endorse her?
So we got
So that level of misogyny is not just about black men; it's about men.
Black girl magic. But what black men gotta understand is we've been the ones getting all the attention for decades. We gotta take into account paternalism, sexism, misogyny. So for instance, if I ask, I guarantee you this, Stephen A., and not just brothers with high school diplomas, brothers with college degrees, if I ask them, how's the Montgomery boycott start? They gonna say, hey, oh, that was Dr. King and the preachers. No, it wasn't. It was Joanne Robinson, an Alabama State professor, and the Women's Political Council. They're the ones who started the bus boycott. So we have to understand that men, let's go Shirley Chisholm, when she ran for president at the Black Political Convention in Gary, Indiana, the black men did not want to endorse her.
Like, we ain't gonna endorse her?
So we got
So is it because Shirley Chisholm that the black men back in the day did not vote for her? Is that why Barack and everybody is coming after black men? Because back then when Shirley Chisholm was running for president, this was a real black woman, y'all. Okay? We ain't had to think about it or nothing. Okay? We ain't had to guess. We ain't had to hunt her information down. This was a real black woman. Okay? And so black men didn't vote for her. Let me share something with you. This is the uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to hear. If a woman becomes president of the United States right now, if a woman becomes president in any time, okay, in November or any time in the future, okay, either or, the first woman president, that means that there is no more masculinity in the U.S. I'm letting you know right now. Good morning, Malik. How are you? I'm letting you know right now. There will be no more masculinity in the U.S. if a woman becomes president. I know that this is mean to say, but it is true. This is the uncomfortable conversation that none of us want to have. Black men did not vote for Shirley at the time, Miss Shirley at the time, because they were in the Word. They knew the Bible. A lot of them were Muslim as well. They know the Quran. That's why black men did not vote for Miss Shirley at the time, Miss Shirley Chisholm. They did not vote for her at the time because they knew the Word of God. They know what the Word of God means when it comes to a woman being the head. That's why they didn't vote for her. But men now, a lot of men and women don't understand the Word of God now. They don't. A lot of men and women don't understand the Word of God now. I'm just letting you know. Okay? I'm just letting you know. Ellis, I see something going on. What's wrong, Ellis? Oh, 18 got him out. 18 got him out. Okay. So this is the thing. A lot of men don't understand what the Bible and what the Quran says now. The ones that's growing up, they don't understand what the Bible and the Quran says. Some of them are not being taught, just like the women. Some of the women are not being taught either. This is why it's okay for them to go out and do deletions and they have no mercy. They don't care. They don't feel some type of way when they go and do deletions and not understanding they have sealed their fate. That Yahweh will be in judgment on them, and they don't understand that part. They think what they're doing is right. Just like when a lot of men let their wives lead, they think that that makes sense. It does not. God is not pleased when a man lets his wife lead. I don't care if she's bringing in more money than you. Your job is you are the head. That's how my husband taught me. I'm only repeating what he said. The man is supposed to lead. The woman is not supposed to lead him. Because I'm going to share something with you. Sometimes us women, we are led by our feelings. Because my feelings can decimate the family. My feelings at the time can destroy the bloodline. Because when we get unhappy, we can decimate everything, all because we are unhappy at the time. A lot of women don't understand that part. Now, listen to me. I'm not here to bash anybody. You vote for whoever you want to vote for. I'm just talking my ish because this is my channel. Okay? So if you are offended by what I'm saying, baby, you got to scroll up. You got to scroll up if you offended at what I'm saying. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page if you feel the content. If you don't feel the content, baby, scroll up. They got other content creators in here. Okay? If you want to donate to the channel, donation is available when you make the comment as well. Cash App, Super Chat, and Venmo is in the bio as well. Okay? Let's get it popping because this is what it is. This is the uncomfortable truth. This is the uncomfortable truth. Now, would I sit in here and call Trump a saint? He is not. Trump ain't no saint. He is not no saint. Okay? Trump has done nonsense. Okay? He has done foolery. You got one that's a liar and the other one that's a convict. That's what we got to, you know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta, we gotta choose from. Okay? One is a liar and the other one is a convict. We gotta choose from which one that's gonna make sense at the time. But I still keep, listen, I know a lot of y'all offended by what I'm saying, but I will still keep my stance on this. I want to see Hercules on the world stage. I do not want to see Popeye's girlfriend on the world stage. I'm sorry. That is the uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to hear. A lot of people who are enemies to our country want to see it fall. And this is the uncomfortable truth we don't want to hear. So let's get out here and bash these black men. Mind you, Barack, you didn't bash nobody else. Hey, 18, you didn't bash anybody else. You didn't say anything to anybody else but the black men. You said, oh, no, y'all ain't going to be sitting on the couch. You said, oh, no, you ain't going to be voting for nobody else. You going to be voting for Kamala Harris. When Kamala can't even come out here and tell a straight story. She cannot. She cannot just get to the nitty gritty. She got to go with my mother. We're tired. We're tired every time. My mother, that's aggravating. I'm sorry. That is aggravating. My mother. All the damn time. Somebody asks you about the economy. That's the first thing. My mother, no, we're tired. Baby, what you gonna do? Mind you, Trump plan to get us out of this foolery is to add more money on top of the deficit, about 15 trillion. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot, allegedly. She doing 3 trillion, allegedly. That's still a lot. I don't understand. We ain't got no money, but y'all got money to give everybody else. Anytime when it comes to dealing with something in America, y'all got money to take care of everybody else except Americans. No matter what color you are, if you were born here, if you got legal documentation that say you supposed to be here, you are an American. Do you hear me? I don't care what color you are an American. And the thing is, we need to learn how to take care of us first. Americans need to learn how to take care of us first. Okay? This is what it is. This is the uncomfortable truth that we don't want to hear. If this man was so bad as y'all claim he was, y'all kept his tariffs on, didn't y'all? Y'all kept all the tariffs that he was giving all these other nations. Y'all kept it on. And y'all collected that money. Then you complain about it on the debate stage and say, oh no, he's charging tariff and he gonna double charge. So what? So what? All these countries been taking money from Americans for God knows how long. If it wasn't for Americans, China would not even be afloat right now. Most of these nations would not be afloat right now because we buy stuff from all these nations. So yes, if your stuff coming in the harbor, you know what I'm saying? Your stuff coming in the seaport, then I'll be damned. Okay? Then I'll be damned. Yes. This does not make sense. But he's such a bad man like they claim he is. They out there scaring everybody talking about, he gonna have you in chains. He was already president 4 years. He was already president. Nobody was in chains. Now, will I say the heat between Caucasian and black folks, was it high? Yes, it was high. But guess when it actually started getting high? Y'all gonna be surprised when I say this. You're gonna be surprised. It got high when Obama was in the White House. I ain't lying. That's when tensions got really high between black and white folk. It got high then. Okay? It got high then. Mind you, the tension has always been there. It has always been there between black and white people. It just was a clear sheet. Okay? It just was a clear sheet that any little tear would have ripped that thing apart. But I'm going to share something with you. All white folk ain't racist, and all black folk ain't racist. Some of us just want to live our life and mind our business. Some of us ain't ready to do some nonsense like when one of the Trump rallies, it was some Caucasians and some blacks out there fighting. Let me share something with you. All of y'all is old fogies. How you gonna be 40-something years old out there and you still fighting? You doing nonsense. How you gonna be out there doing nonsense? You 40-something years old. My uncle said to me, a fool at 40 will remain a fool. How you go to a rally and y'all out there thumping it up, but nobody mentioned how Roland Martin was about to get rolled out at the DNC. He was about to get rolled out in the DNC. Ain't nobody mention that. Oh no, because you see a black man and a white man about to get into it, you saying it's racist. It could be he might have shoved him, or they shoved each other, or they said some nonsense to one another. It don't have to be racist. You could just point to they both fools. That's it. You could just point it to being they both fools. This is the uncomfortable truth. There are some good Caucasian people. There are some bad Caucasian people. There are some good black people. There are some bad black people. That's it. Anybody that is 40-something years old, you getting out here fighting over some presidential candidate, you's a fool. You's a fool. Okay? You are a fool. You're a big fool. You's a big fool because you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Nonsense. So now, this is the uncomfortable truth. Okay? This is the uncomfortable truth. They ready to come for the black men. They are ready to come for the black men. Because they saying y'all ninjas don't want to vote the way we tell y'all to vote. So we got to come out here and berate you and mistreat you and be nasty to you because black men are coming out saying they want to vote for Trump. Black men are not the only ones that's saying they want to vote for Trump. There are Hispanic men who want to vote for Trump. There are Asian men who want to vote for Trump. There are Mexican men who want to vote for Trump. There are Haitian men who want to vote for Trump. There are African men who want to vote for Trump. There's so many races in this country that want to vote for Trump too. Not just black men. If you're going to give this lecture to black men, you better give it to the rest of them too. You better give it to every culture better get the same lecture, damn it. Every culture better get the same lecture. This is the uncomfortable truth. We're bashing our brothers for no reason. This woman has not said what she gonna do. She sat up there on The View and said that everything Biden did was good and she would not change a thing. What do you mean? But y'all keep telling us she not Biden. She not Biden. Y'all keep telling us she's not Biden. But yet she says she don't disagree with anything that he done. All because Trump said this. All because Trump said this. So now, D.L. Hughley gonna say, I told y'all, all y'all who want to vote for him, I told y'all. This is what Trump said. Play it one more time. This is what he said.
Would you rather have the black president or the white president who got 1.7 billion off the price? I think they want the white guy right now. Would you rather have the black?
Now, they only did a sound bite of Trump saying, would you rather have the white president, the white guy, or the black one? Because he's talking about some money. He said, would you rather have the white guy or the black one? Now, both words is bad. He could have said something else. He didn't have to say black or white, but I keep telling y'all, you know Trump is an old fogey, okay? He's old school. Okay? This is the age where you don't give a damn what you say. This is the age. He's 78. This is the age where you don't care what you say. Okay? And if anybody get in here and say that's not true, you lying to yourself. Anybody who get a certain age in your family, they don't care what they say. Anything that come out their mouth when they get a certain age, they don't care what they say. That's what he doing. That's what he doing. Okay? That is what he doing. And Biden is doing it too, but y'all missing it. Y'all missing it. Because when he told Charlemagne, okay, when he sat up there and told Charlemagne, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, please, I don't have time for that. Green Beans, thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat. Green Beans said, Lordy, you remind me of my elder family members, but you the younger version of them. Part of the different folk. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much. This is the nonsense. This is the uncomfortable truth that we don't want to talk about. It's all right that you want to say something to assist Kamala. Do what it do. But let's not bash the black men at the same time. If you want to bash men, you got to do it to all of them. Not just come for black men. This is why black men in large are speaking on social media and they like, we not doing this. We are not doing this. This is why black men are outright saying they want to vote for Trump. Because y'all don't know how to talk to them. You threatening them, you telling them they better vote for Kamala. What kind of nonsense? And this is what y'all think. Y'all think this makes sense. To all my mods, thank you so much for handling my chat. I got a lot of trolls. Y'all remember from the incident earlier this week. So I got all the, demonic forces in the chat, okay? So thank you to all my mods. You could just drop them. You don't even have to drop that. You don't have to delete the comment. Just drop them, okay? Anybody put foolery in there, just drop them. That's all. So I appreciate y'all, okay? Thank you so much. Because, I got haters all on social media. So they want to send their foolery my way to hinder my show. So thank you to all my mods for seeing what's going on. I thank you so much. So this is the uncomfortable truth we don't want to hear. This is the uncomfortable truth we do not want to hear. Okay? And it doesn't make sense. Vote for which candidate that fits you best. Either they be black or they be white, whatever, or allegedly black, because I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay? So you vote for the candidate that will fit your family best. If your finances did better under Trump, okay, then you do what it do. If your finances doing better under Biden, then you do what it do. That's it. That is it. That's it. That does not make sense. So this is what we're saying. This is the nonsense that is going on today. We got to bash black men into submission to vote for this woman. And this woman have not even said anything. She has not said anything of what she's going to do to change the economy or nothing. She gets in these whole shows and it look crazy. And let me share something with you. Anybody who watched Oprah back in the day, because I know it's too many young people here, but anybody who anybody who watched Oprah Winfrey back in the day, you could tell when Oprah was pissed with somebody she was doing an interview with, because she would go like this. She would go just like this. Because she looking at you, you're lying to her. Okay? That's how she was. She would go just like this. She's looking at you, you're lying to her. So she would be upset. But Oprah had to keep her composure because she knew why she did the interview. She had to keep her composure because she had to support Kamala. I ain't lying. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you for the $10 super chat. Nicole, I'm going to say your name wrong, baby, so that's why I'm just cutting it. Nicole, thank you, my dear. Keep spreading the truth in Jesus' holy name. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Thank you, my dear, for the $10 super chat. Thank you, honey. So this is the uncomfortable truth. She didn't want to do that interview with her. She knew. You could tell Oprah was already upset about the nonsense that was going on. Oprah was already upset about it. But she already started the doggone interview, so she had to sit there and listen. All she did was word salad. And if you give her a little pushback, she got a problem with it. You give her a little pushback, she got a problem with it. Listen, I know we want to compare these two together, but Trump has been in the hot seat already. He knows what it is to be the president. She has not. The whole time she has been blaming Trump for everything. Mind you, Trump has only been in the White House 4 years. The Dems have been in the White House for 12 years. So you telling me that in a 4-year span, Trump caused all this nonsense? Like in a 4-year span, he did all this foolery that Democrats ain't had nothing to do with? That does not make sense. I'm sorry. That does not make sense. Nobody can tell me that. The question that caused all this is what it is. This is the uncomfortable truth. Y'all let all those migrants in here. And even the ones y'all claim y'all trying to help. Nobody vetted these people. Gangs took over Colorado apartment complex, 3 of them. Y'all did not vet these people. Y'all just let them in and do whatever they wanted to do, and they're sitting up there eating up resources. And y'all saying no, they didn't eat up anything from the FEMA programs. Well, damn it, how's they getting food stamps and cash? So that means they're eating up any town that they live in. They're eating up the town resources then. Since y'all saying that the money didn't come from FEMA. So then that means they're eating up any town they're in. They're eating up the town taxes then. Is that what it is then? That means the town that they're living in is funding it. So what are we doing? What are we doing? That does not make sense. Lost in translation. I see you. I see you, sir. I see you. That does not make sense. Now, I understand that you want to help, asylum seekers. I understand that. But some of these people came to do demon time. Some of these people came to do nonsense. But yet you let them in. You let them in. And you don't know why. Nobody knows why. Y'all just let these people in. And so now y'all done got Barack out here lecturing black men. Oh no, you better vote for Kamala Harris. You better vote for Kamala Harris. And here she go. You better thank a union member, shaking her head. You better thank a union member. You better go sit down. You better go sit down. That's some nonsense right there. Okay? And then the other day, we heard you do this whole accent. I don't even know. How many accents do you have now? How many accents have dropped now? Because I'm confused. How many accents have dropped now? Okay? I'm confused. And it doesn't make sense to me. This is the Rasta. This is the Rasta man accent. Okay? This is the foolery here.
Empathy, man. For the suffering of other people. Have you no sense of purpose? Have you no empathy, man?
It's aggravating. Which one do you want to be? Which one? I don't understand that part. And then black people, this is the thing that hurt me so much with us, is that we want to see a black president so bad that we just gonna pick anybody. We want to see a black president so bad we just gonna pick anybody. If you want somebody, why not Cornel West? Y'all want a black president so bad. Why not Cornel West? This gentleman is very intelligent, intellectual. Why not Cornel West? Why are we not pushing? You want to see a black president? Why not Cornel West? Because right now we just grabbing stuff from the air, damn it. We just grabbing shit from the air. I don't even understand this part. Okay? Oh, wait a minute. Quincy done. Listen, Quincy, we still not friends. I don't care that you gave me a super chat. Wait a minute. Quincy, I don't care. I'm letting you know right now. I don't care. Listen. You still a cousin in here. You done gave me a super chat. You still a cousin. Okay? Listen, Quincy, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Okay? Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. You still a cousin. All right? Now, you are speaking the truth. That's why the trolls are going crazy. I love your show. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. We still cousins, though. You still my cousin, okay? Listen. You didn't get... No, I think it's cousin 2.0. Is it cousin 2.0? I think I moved you up a little bit, okay? Now, this is the uncomfortable truth. They got to send Barack out here. Let's get the black men together. You got to send Barack out here to talk to the black men like they crazy. Oh no, you better get in here. Negro, you better get in here and you better vote for Kamala. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. If you like the content, please donate to the page. Okay? Let's do what it do. This is nonsense right here. Miss Straight Up No Chaser, what's up, baby? Now, she gonna say Quincy the first cousin. Listen, Miss Straight Up No Chaser, you know you a cousin too. I'm not playing. Now, this is the foolery. We gonna send Barack in there. To disrespect all the black men. Okay? Y'all Negroes better get in line. Y'all Negroes better get in line, damn it. This is the nonsense. Don't make no damn sense. Okay? Now, check this out. Did y'all know that Trump offered free housing for the 275 linemen at his hotel resort ahead of the hurricane? He reserved it already ahead of the hurricane. I ain't lying. And people talking about, oh no, he did that for clout. Let me share something with you. I don't care why he did it. But I'm going to share something with you. Those people ain't going to never forget it. I don't care why he did it. I don't care how he donating to everybody. Those same people that's hurting ain't going to forget it. They not. Do you think those people care about anything that politically motivated? These people do not care. These people have lost everything. Okay? Some of these people, the cars are on top of their roofs. Cars flipped over in ditches. These people do not care about none of no political foolery. They just happy somebody give a damn. That's it. They just happy somebody give a damn. Okay? And I ain't mad at Trump either. They just happy somebody give a damn. It does not make sense. They not going to forget the way he helped them. All Trump did was ask these linemen, he asked them to volunteer. He ain't had no money to get them. He asked them to volunteer. How hard is that? How hard is that? Let me share something with you about American people. Foreign people don't know this about us. They don't know this about American people. Foreign people don't know this about us. But when shit happen in America, we come together. No matter what color you are, we come together. If you talking about donations, we don't care if it's the last $5 in our pockets. We gonna give it. We gonna give it. That is one thing about America. We help each other. We don't let you just sit there and suffer. That is one thing about Americans. I don't care what color you are. When stuff happen, we come together. And I don't even mean to bring up this right here, but I have to. I have to show how we stick together. Okay? I have to show how we stick together. 9/11. 9/11 was horrible for us all. Okay? Some of us who worked for Port Authority. I worked for Port Authority. Some of us who worked in New York. A lot of us, the whole nation was hurting, and we all joined together. What the hell? This is what America do best. When we in trouble, we join, we help. That's what we do. Ain't nobody coming for us, y'all. Ain't nobody coming for us. They giving money to everybody else. Ain't nobody coming for us, y'all. Shout out to all the linemen. I don't care what color these people are. I don't care who lost you know what I'm saying? You lost your home. I don't care what color you are. You are American. Do you hear me? You are American. We are hurting with you. So we tired of all this, oh, he doing it for political. They ain't gonna never forget it. They ain't gonna never forget it. They ain't gonna never forget it. Now, America is just like we all family in this bad boy. I don't care what color you are. Because let me share something with you. When another nation try to come against us, do we go out there and say, oh no, this one is Caucasian, this one is black, I'm not gonna fight against him? They do not do that in the Army. They do not do that in the Marines. They do not do that in the Navy. Oh no, you a certain color, I'm not fighting with you. That's a lie. They do not do that. They get out there and they fight together no matter what color they are, because whatever disagreement we got in-house, we gonna keep it in-house. But by that time, we gonna defeat whoever came here. That's what we do. That's what we do. Any disagreement we got right now with color, we'll deal with it later. But we're not going to let another nation come in here and try to bully us. That is what Americans do. We stick together. No matter what color we are, even when we're in the midst of trouble. Stop worrying about this color nonsense. Stop worrying about this. We all bleed red, don't we? We all bleed red, don't we? Or we got different color blood in here. We all bleed red. This is the uncomfortable truth. And thank you to all that served in our country. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Robin, we ain't talking about nobody else but our own country right now, baby. I'm sorry. We ain't talking about nobody else but our own nation right now, okay? Now, we could want to help other people, but we only talking about our nation right now, okay? We talking about our nation right now, because this is what it is. Whoever gets up in there is going to determine what the hell is about to happen in here. Okay? Whoever get up in here is going to determine what's going to happen with us. Okay? And other nations. This is the uncomfortable truth because we proxy everything. Let me share something with y'all that y'all do, some of y'all don't understand. Y'all out here marching for either nation. Y'all out here all in the street marching for all these nations and stuff. You don't want to see this happen to them. You don't want to see that happen to them. You don't want to see them at war and all this other stuff. Let me share something with you. When 9/11 happened to us, right? This is a prime example right here. When 9/11 happened to us, what did we get from any of these nations? I'm waiting. Somebody tell me. What did we get from any of these nations that we have helped when they was in trouble? Say it, Robin. Say it. Nothing. We ain't getting nothing. We ain't getting nothing. When 9/11 happened, we ain't getting nothing. Nobody came out and said nothing. Nothing we ain't get. Only thing you heard them, we're weeping for the United States. They all came. We're weeping. What? You doing what? And then they had the nerve to tell us in the UN, we can't go after who we want to go after. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Like, I don't understand that. I'll be damned. These same nations that we helping right now proxy all this foolishness. Okay? When something happened with America, do we get any assistance from these nations? I just want to know. Did I miss something? Do we get help from any of these nations? I know good and hell well we don't. They not in there. They not marching in the street talking about free something. They not in here marching in their streets talking about, oh, help America. None of that stuff. Y'all out there marching for these people. These people don't even like you. Some of y'all so foolish. These people don't even like you. Y'all ain't lying. Some of these people don't even like you. They can't even stand y'all. Okay? They call us arrogant and all this stuff. Y'all out there marching for these people. People can't even stand you. I ain't lying to you. They can't even stand you. They tell you, so what, you loan us money. That doesn't mean you get to tell us what to do. So what, you gave us money. Okay? But that don't give you the right to tell us not to march down on somebody. Not to do something to somebody. Mind you, they get the money and then turn around and put their middle finger up at you. And y'all out here like big fools marching for these people. Okay? Marching for these people. And if they ever caught you on that side of the world marching, they will take you to glory. Y'all out here wasting time marching for these people. None of these nations have ever. Right now, the stuff that we going through right now with the hurricane, all the stuff we going through right now, all those towns and cities and states that's decimated from the hurricane. Do you hear anybody saying, can we send supplies to America? Any nation that we gave money to. Do you hear anybody say, can we send supplies to America? Do you hear anybody saying that right now? Is anybody saying, can we send supplies to America? Just want to know. Because, yeah, they can send us supplies. They can send us stuff. Okay? Do you hear any of them saying that? Can we donate to America? Can we donate, okay, to the Red Cross? Okay? Can we do something? Can we donate? Do you hear anything? I don't hear she. I don't hear she. Not nothing. Nothing. But y'all all out there like clowns marching for these people. Free so-and-so. Free this and that. They shouldn't be warring and all. Let me share something with you. These people give two shits about y'all. All of y'all. Black, white, Hispanic, Mexican, Asian, African American, African, Haitian, all that. All y'all fools out there marching for these people. They give two shits about y'all. Y'all so foolish. If you went over there and marched like y'all doing over here, they ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna hurt one of y'all. They gonna send y'all to glory. And you sitting up here talking about you want to free who? Free who? Free who, damn it? Free who? These people been warring before America was even born. These people been warring. That's how long. That's how long. Since the Bible days, they've been warring. And you think we gonna be able to stop them doing that? It's in their DNA to do that nonsense. You think we gonna be able to stop them? Y'all better go sit down. Y'all better go sit down. Y'all better go sit down. You out there marching. You out there marching. You out there marching. Come on. Oh, this, that. Listen, mind you, am I saying that what we got, what, you know, us proxying this nonsense? Excuse me. Am I saying us proxying this nonsense is wrong? Yes, it's wrong. It's wrong for us to proxy this foolery. I ain't lying to you. It's wrong for us proxying this foolishness. Good morning, Mr. He said, and congratulations. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Yes. You are, listen, you are one of the major ones that deserve it. Okay? Congratulations, sir. And to you and your wife. So, this is the uncomfortable truth. Y'all getting in here, you worried about this nation. This nation give two craps about y'all. They give two craps about y'all. And you worried about these nations warring and doing nonsense. Now, what really need to happen is our money need to stop going over there. That's what really need to happen. Okay? This is what it is. Oh, David, you know what it is? I got a good husband. That's why. I got a good husband. That's why y'all be seeing me all the time on social media. I got a good husband. My husband take care of me. He's a good man. So, yeah. I was fortunate. I was fortunate to have a good husband. Everybody don't get a good husband. I was fortunate, you know. So, that's why you see me. So, if you upset about it, you gotta take it up with my king. I'm fortunate. That's it. So now, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay? So I just want to share something with you, David. When you get hurt at work and you got a good husband, somebody's able to take care of you. But when you don't have a husband and you don't know how to submit and you don't know how to be obedient, you know what I'm saying? You don't get a husband. I was fortunate to have a good husband. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Listen, it is what it is. Okay? Yeah, I was fortunate to have a good husband. I got hurt and he's still taking care of me. So I can listen. Don't hate the player, baby. Hate the game. That's how I go, baby. Don't hate the player. Hate the game, baby. Okay? I got hurt and my husband taking care of me. That's what it is. Okay? Now, let's get back to the foolery. My problem is that y'all out here, you doing nonsense and y'all think it makes sense. You out here marching for these people can't even stand y'all. They can't even stand y'all. Prime example of being on Black Man Unfiltered Tuesday. How this man got up there and was talking about America can't tell the small hat people what to do just because you give us money. What the hell do you mean just because we give you money? If I give you money, you better learn how to say how high. If I'm giving you money, you better learn how to say how high. Because if I'm giving you my money and you don't know how to listen to what I'm telling you to do, okay? And you don't know how to listen to what I'm telling you to do, then there's no longer I need to be giving you money. I don't need to be giving you no more money. That's right. If you don't know, when I give you money and I tell you to jump, you supposed to say how high. And if you don't say how high, then that means I ain't giving you your money no more. I'm not giving you my money no more. That's how it go. They don't even listen to what we tell them to do. How is it that we giving you money I want y'all to listen to this. Check this out.
Advice for these men. Stop hurting these women because you don't know who you're dealing with. Are there secret witches out there? Like a man could be dating this woman or dealing with a woman, and it's possible that he may not know that she practices. Did any of the guys that you knew that you practiced witchcraft?
No. And that's the thing. It is so easy to date a witch, especially with online dating. A lot of people be doing, meeting up. That person, it probably have a whole altar, which I had, going out on dates. Don't know really what this person's really about, especially when especially rings and crystals. That's already a first symbol of any kind of witch. Certain crystals that you wear, so it's protection. Always open up your third eye with that person so you can see what you're about to encounter, what type of energy you're about to go into.
Word of advice for these men. Stop hurting these women because you don't know who you're dealing with. Are there secret witches out there? Like a man could be dating this woman or dealing with a woman, and it's possible that he may not know that she practices. Did any of the guys that you knew that you practiced witchcraft?
No. And that's the thing. It is so easy to date a witch, especially with online dating. A lot of people be doing, meeting up. That person, it probably have a whole altar, which I had, going out on dates. Don't know really what this person's really about, especially when especially rings and crystals. That's already a first symbol of any kind of witch. Certain crystals that you wear, so it's protection. Always open up your third eye with that person so you can see what you're about to encounter, what type of energy you're about to go into.
Word of advice for these men.
So I wanted to play that for y'all because we're switching subjects, okay? We done. All I want to tell y'all is that my brothers, don't fall for the hype. That's all. That's all I want to tell y'all. My sisters, don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for the foolery that's being pushed upon you because they're telling you black men get out and vote. Yeah, get out and vote. You should get out and vote. But choose the candidate that fits your family best. Choose the candidate that fits your family best. Just want to put that out there. Now, the video y'all just heard. There's a young woman who she says she is a witch, that she repents. She repented from being a witch. And she said a lot of men that she dated didn't know that she was a witch. And she had an altar in her house, okay? Now, I want to share something with you. My brothers, understand something. If nobody has ever told you this, understand this one thing. If you did not see this person make you a drink Okay? If it's not a bottled water or bottled soda or bottled juice and the top is not sealed, do not be drinking at people's house. Also, another thing too, don't eat anything that has red. I don't care what they made. Don't eat anything that has red coloring to it. I want you to understand that. There are a lot of young women who practice this and they think it's okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm getting over this cold. And there are a lot of women who practice this and they think it's okay. They don't understand the ramifications of the backlash of this foolery. Just want to put that out there. Now, another thing too, I want y'all to hear this. Y'all remember we were talking about the pastor yesterday, right? Okay. Y'all remember Pastor Keon we was talking about yesterday. Anything about Trump, guys, we finished already. So y'all can scroll up. We done. Okay. Anything about Trump, we finished already. Okay. So y'all can stop asking. We're done already. You late. It's an hour and 41 minutes. You're late. Okay. Wow, Quincy, you being nice today. I don't know what's going on. Quincy, thank you, baby, for the $9.99 super chat. This is what until the truth. What happened? This is the until the truth, the uncomfortable truth. That's what you want to tell me. So I want y'all to listen to this. Shout out to Tasha K. Tasha K dropped this bad boy. Oh, the uncomfortable truth is what I meant. Okay, no problem, sir. I got you. The uncomfortable truth. Tasha K dropped this foolery yesterday, and she's talking about Pastor Keon Henderson. Y'all remember we did a whole thing on him yesterday. Now she got a little foolery to add to it. Y'all check this out. Check this out, y'all.
Have a hurricane here recently. Didn't his church get blown away? Didn't he get out here after his church had got blown away and ask for $4 million? He did. He didn't ask Shaquille O'Neal for the money, did he? But he asked the members of the community to rebuild the church. Did he not have insurance on the church? So what did he do with the insurance money? He didn't want to wait for it. He wanted to rebuild the church, okay? And so he not only did he want Houstonians, you got all this access. Your wife is a TV star. She can't call up none of her friends and get that church rebuilt. You got Houstonians that have lost everything. Every year they're going through everything, and you want them to divert their money to you and your rich wife to rebuild a church that you are getting an insurance check on, which means that should be an investment. If I am a member of the church and I invest in building this church back, when you get that check, you need to run me my money back, Pastor. You need to run me my money back. Am I right?
All right now.
Am I right?
You right.
Right? I should have ownership in the church now. Because I helped to rebuild it. Using my money that I could have helped with my kids. I ain't seen them give out no school supplies this year. I ain't seen them help send out no food, no supplies. It's always them, and they got on the best name brand as it is. They got TV, they got all of this, they got rich friends, but yet you are coming to the poor. You are coming to the poor, Pastor Keon, to ask the poor to give you money. Listen at this demon.
The other problem with the church is that anytime a person is in need, y'all go to running and dropping money. But let me tell you something, the poor will be with you always, and there is no blessing connected to blessing the poor other than getting back what you gave to them, but no multiplication. Multiplication is segregated for tithes and offering. When you give to the poor, the only thing you do is help them, but you don't help yourself. So when you give $1 to somebody on the street talking about I did my job, God like, thank you, but it ain't gonna help your Bible. Charity does not bring wealth. What? Only the tithe does that. Matter of fact, you don't believe me? Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna preach on it.
That man broke. That man got bills to pay. It's hard. Y'all ain't tithing. Y'all giving y'all money to everybody else but him and his rich wife. Do
Did you hear what he said, though? He said, you will get nothing in return for giving your money to the poor. Only what you gave back, but it won't multiply. Not even the charities. The only way you can get your money back times 10 is not through the stock market, not through real estate, not through opening up a business, but only through tithing. And I come from a family of preachers. But this right here, this is so deeply demonic. I'm glad that his church stood up and was like, what? First of all, when you give to the poor, and this ain't for Pastor Keon, because I don't expect him to be honest.
I don't.
When you give to the poor, it's not for you to get anything back.
It's not.
That's not why you help people.
It's not.
You don't help people with a motive.
No.
You help people because you truly care.
Yes.
You don't care if that money comes back to you.
That's right.
You don't care if God blesses you or not.
No.
This is something that we are called to do as a people, is to help one another. The same way you called us to help with your church when you needed $4 million when the hurricane, God took it down.
Ooh.
But when them tithes and offering weren't coming in because people truly need it. And I was talking to winos personally that were in Houston that were standing in lines getting back to school supplies because it happened right before school started, food and things like that. But your church wasn't out there because you was too busy standing on the corner begging like the poor person you is. Why won't people just, why don't you just get a regular church that seat about 60 people and you know that you can serve them and pay your church bills every Sunday and go be a mailman during the week?
The mailman part.
That's what the real preachers used to do. They used to work at the printing shop at the paper mill during the week, and on Sundays they preached. They didn't rely on this lifestyle. Now you looking at numbers, pluses and minuses, checks and balances, the light bill due, the staff do, everybody do, and you are the only person that can convince these people to open up their wallets and their pussies. Moving on. Okay. Well, sometimes Diddy is gonna want to pop.
Tasha K is somebody's problem. Skinny, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. Tasha K is somebody's problem, baby. That don't make no sense. But she right, though. You know, when you give to the poor, you're not supposed to look to get it back. You know, Yahweh says he loves a cheerful giver. So when you give something to the poor, you know what happened? Yahweh will come in and do a whole whirlwind. You wasn't expecting it. Nobody can say what Yahweh will do and what he won't do. Yahweh is something else. Do you hear me? He is something else. He will come in. There will be something that you just touched somebody's heart. Maybe you went to the grocery store and somebody was in line and maybe they didn't have enough to finish their you know, they had some food left, about $20 worth of food left, or $6, $7 worth of food left, and she really needed that stuff. He or she really needed it. And you said, no, add it to my tab and you go ahead and take it. You just help somebody. God sees you. You just help somebody. God sees you. Okay? God sees you. I missed the super chat when? When I missed the super chat, I thought I said it. Yeah. I already read it, Quincy. What are you talking about? You missed my super chat. I did not. I said, this is the uncomfortable truth, Quincy. You want me to give you another hand clap? What's going on here? Let me give you another hand clap. Okay? All right? Let's go. I sent another $9. I got it right here. Where? That's it. I got two $9 from you. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, it was $2 $9 I got from you. Thank you. That's what I remember seeing, Quincy. Unless you sent it to Cash App. Did you send it to Cash App? Quincy, don't start no mess. Don't start no mess. So now, okay, listen, what Pastor Keon was preaching, okay? What Pastor Keon was preaching last Sunday or whenever he did that sermon, he did listen, that sounds so demonic. That whole sermon was demonic. For him to tell those people that if you help the poor, God only says that, well, thank you. That's it, Can you imagine? He get up there and tell the whole congregation, God, you help the poor. And he said, God only tell you, well, thank you, that's it, no multiplication. That does not make sense. If you help the poor, God sees you. It's not that you're looking to get anything back. Your heart feels good. Somebody tell you, I'm hungry, I need something to eat. They outside the grocery store and they tell you, can you get me a sandwich? Because some of the grocery stores, they sell sandwiches. So you get the sandwich, you give it out and they tell you thank you. And you also add some water or some juice with the sandwich. And the people tell you thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. God bless you. That's a blessing right there. That's a blessing. Now, Quincy gonna say my bad for the $1.99 super chat. Quincy, it's okay. I told you you're a cousin. I don't care how much money you're giving me today. You're a cousin. Okay, Quincy going for the $1.99. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Okay, you still a cousin. Now, that's just the messed up part on how he handled that. That's not right, though. We supposed to want to help the poor. Yes, the poor will be with us always. Yahweh said that. The poor will be with us always. But now you making people believe that, oh, if I help the poor, I'm not going to get a multiplication. I'm not going to get it back double fold. So what? Yahweh said, I love a cheerful giver. Give this person is in trouble. One thing I always say is that you never know when it's your turn. You never know when it's your turn. You helping somebody, but you never know when it's your turn. Now, Zulu, don't come in here with the truth now, Zulu. Don't come in. I see you, Zulu. I see you. Okay? I see you, Zulu. Don't come in here with the truth. Okay? Because that's not how offering. That's not how they do that, sir. Okay? That's not how they do that. What they do is that they tell you this is how much money you have given the church. And so we can only give you this much. Zulu, don't come in here with the truth. Because they going to tell you you ain't put enough money in the church, so we can't help you. Okay? Because I'm quite sure Pastor Keon Church do that nonsense. Because he already telling these people giving to the poor is bad. You're not going to get no blessing from giving to the poor. Multiplication won't be a blessing. Can you imagine, Zulu? You give to the poor, you ain't get nothing. God don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Making people feel some type of way. Okay? This is what it is, Zulu. I'm telling you. Okay? It doesn't make no sense at all. And he thought that sounded good. Oh, we're going to preach about it. That's what he said. Oh, we're going to preach about it. Watch. This is the nonsense. This is exactly, and I fell out. I was like, where did he get that from? And this is where people take the Bible and do the interpretation on their own and they screw up. This is where people do that nonsense. They will take the Bible, do an interpretation on their own, and they will screw up. Okay? Because this is what he said right here. This is exactly what he said. Here we go.
Multiplication. Here's the other problem with the church is that anytime a person is in need, y'all go to running and dropping money. But let me tell you something. The poor will be with you always. And there is no blessing connected to blessing the poor other than getting back what you gave to them, but no multiplication. Multiplication is segregated for tithes and offering. When you give to the poor, the only thing you do is help them, but you don't help yourself. So when you give $1 to somebody on the street talking about I did my job, God like, thank you, but it ain't gonna help your Bible.
He said, read your Bible.
Charity does not bring wealth.
Charity don't bring wealth.
What? Only the tithe does that.
Only the tithe does that.
Matter of fact, you don't believe me? Guess what I'm...
Charity does not bring wealth. Only the tithing does that. Can you imagine? So I'm not to help the poor. I'm not to give anything to the poor. I'm not to give people help that's in trouble. I know you know God see you. I don't know why they think this makes sense. I know you know God sees you. What kind of nonsense? Oh, green beans, that's nasty. But the churches got that in there now. Green beans said they probably got an ATM in the church. They probably do. They got that now. They got that now. Okay? Now Malik is co-signing what Quincy said. It's sad. It don't make no sense. Yes, Miss Straight Up No Chaser said this is so sad. It is. And he thought he sounded smart saying that nonsense. He sure did. You know, he sure did. Shawnee, come get your husband. Come get your Ellis, baby, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. I appreciate you, honey. Much love, my friend. Thank you, baby. Much love to you too, honey. He think he sound good saying that nonsense. Came to social media. He thought he sound right. He thought he did. You gonna make God angry. You gonna make God angry. Something gonna happen to that new church. God forbid. You gonna make God angry. It don't make no sense at all. Ain't that terrible? That make no sense at all. Black man, what you talking about? No sound. What happened? Can anybody hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 2 in the chat if you cannot hear me. Let me know. Maybe I can't. Maybe it's messed up. Okay, 1 in the chat. Okay, I'm good. Hey, AT. Hey, A&A. What's up, baby? It's good to see you. This is the uncomfortable truth that we do not want to hear. This man think he sound good telling this congregation that mess. And the congregation's like, oh, yeah, amen. This is the black folk. Y'all be so amen to everything. Y'all be amen to every damn thing that don't make no sense. Okay? Listen. I gotta go. But before I leave, I want y'all to hear this, okay? And then we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. Because this broke my heart, and I said, wow, this is what it is. This is what we believe. Check this out.
I'm a bitter baby mama. I could give 2 flying federal fucks. I got a child who has a father who wants to be in their life. If he don't want me, he don't want her either. I'm a bitter baby mama. Of course I'ma tell my baby daddy, my baby can't be around no kids that you have after mine. I don't need him thinking he can have a whole family without me. I'm a bitter baby mama. Of course I'm gonna use my baby to get an invitation to his family house for the holidays. And then when he show up to his family house, I'm gonna have an attitude. Because why the fuck are you here? Now I can't talk shit about you. I'm a bitter baby mama. Of course I'm gonna tell anybody and everybody that listen. My baby daddy ain't shit. He's terrible. He don't do nothing for his kids. He don't care about them kids. It's really me just keeping him from his kids because he don't want me no more. I'm a bitter baby mama. Of course I have to pre-approve any woman you call yourself dating. I don't need just anybody around my baby. Spoiler alert, if they prettier than me, I ain't approving their ass. I'm a bitter baby mama. Of course I'm gonna tell my baby daddy, you better not have my baby around that new wife you got. Even though I can have the same baby around every Tom, Dick, and Harry that shows me the slightest bit of it.
Now, we know that's just a skit, but this really happens to a lot of men because the woman is bitter. We're going to discuss it tomorrow. Everybody have a wonderful day. Green Beans, I saw what you wrote in here. I hope you find something soon, sir. Said, why is it so hard to find a house? Yeah, it's difficult. The prices are crazy. It's crazy, honey. I share something with you. If we didn't get this house back then, this house would be like, oh my God. This house right now is, I think it's 544 or 445. But when we got our house was 225. In this economy now, our house has doubled. Can you imagine? Mm-mm-mm. So you will be in my prayers, sir. Okay? And I hope you find something. You will be in my prayers. Much love to you all, everybody who came in and rocked with me today. I appreciate y'all. Everybody who donated to the channel, thank you. Because you could have done anything else and you could have been anywhere else. Um, but you decided to come rock with me this morning, and I appreciate y'all for that. Much love to you all. Everybody be safe out here, okay? And don't forget, November 5th, get out there and vote, but you vote for the candidate that you think is best. That's it. Stop letting people bully us into who we supposed to vote for. We got to vote for who fits our family best, who helps with our finance best, okay? Either or. If you want to shop with us, our family business is ubnraxfashion.com. The links are in my bio. It will be ubnraxfashion.com, Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. Okay, the links are in the bio. Also, if you scroll to the top of the page, you will see Shop or Store. Okay, Shop or Store. Go right up in there. Go right up in there. They got hats, hoodies, shirts, water bottles, baby clothes. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get over this cold. Excuse me. They got all these things. Just scroll to the top, Shop or Store. You see it. You can't miss it. Go in there, check it out. See if you like it. Okay. I'm so sorry. It got this horrible. It's getting better though. It was messed up for a minute. It's getting better. So go up to the top of the page. You'll see Shop or Store. Go in there and see if you like anything. Shop with me. Okay. Also, if you want to donate, you can donate through Cash App. You can donate through Venmo as well. Okay. Thank you everybody for showing up. Also, before I leave, let me do my little commercial. Okay. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualified purchases. So the link for Amazon is in the description. Okay? Shout out to Amazon. The link is in the description. Go and do your regular shopping like you do. Everybody have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. And we out of here. Okay? No music today, y'all. Okay? Take heed to the message, everybody.